In the previous video, we created connections from existing MySQL database tables to SysML and demonstrated how we can compare and synchronize data between models. There may be use cases where we want to create a MySQL table from a set of related SysML elements. For example, we might want to create a model in SysML, but let another user edit its element properties working through a database, rather than a SysML interface. The objective of this video is to demonstrate how blocks may be transformed into tables and rows in MySQL. We have two preconditions for this demonstration. First, we have created a repository linkage to a MySQL repository. See the earlier video on creating a repository linkage to review this if necessary. Second, we have created an empty schema, payload in this case, in the MySQL repository. Consult Appendix 3 of the Zendaya tutorials for a description of how to do this. Our SysML demo model shows a set of instruments that might be payload components in our UAV. All are specializations of the block component, and all have the same value properties, with default values identifying the name, cost, and mass. An important first task is to identify one of these value properties as the primary key of the MySQL table to be created. This will be a column with a unique value for each row. We will use name for this purpose, since values such as mass or cost might not be unique. Right-click Name under Component to open the Features window. Find the Stereotypes pull-down menu. Check MySQL Table Primary Key and click OK. Our next goal is to create a MySQL table of this information. We'll launch the Zendaya dashboard from the package MySQL tutorial demo that contains these blocks and open the Connection Manager tab. On the left, we see the SysML model. On the right, we open the linkage to the MySQL repository and expand it to see the payload schema, currently empty. The first step is to create the table in MySQL by selecting a model transform connection in the central column. Then we drag the supertype block component from the left side onto payload. This creates a table named component inside the payload schema. After that, we need to add content to the rows of the table. We will change the connection type to data map and drag a specialization of component named atmospheric sensor into the component table on the right. A table row is now shown with entries for mass, cost, and name. Let's repeat this for the remainder of the specializations in the package. We can see the completed table in the MySQL Workbench interface directly.